Thanks for joining us again. Welcome to another episode of How to Computer. As always, you know the tradition, of course. Perfect angle that it always just seems to be provocative. But also, you need your Shikimori waifu sticker. It is your good luck sacrament. Everything will go right if you have your Shikimori sticker. Even if it goes wrong, it's still right. Because it was what Shikimori wanted. Oh, so let's talk about DRAM today. And no, not the DRAM shortage. How do you remove and install DRAM? Well, it's actually really easy. Believe it or not, this is one of those things on a computer that it just be like Legos, right? Let's take you on a little journey here. I'm gonna pick you up. It's not what we tend to do on first dates here. You might see little tabs next to some what looks like circuit boards just sticking out of a slot on your motherboard. Yes, that is a motherboard, not a daughter board. It's very important. It's also not a father board. So you notice how these they move. So you'll push it down and it will lift up slightly on the RAM stick. So it's sticking out of there a little bit, right? These are a locking and retention mechanism, so it kind of holds them in there. But point being, let me show you the right way to do this though, is normally you would want to get both tabs at the same time, and it's just like when you're installing the DRAM as well, that you want to push in both sides at the same time. It will make these little edge connectors last a tiny bit longer, right? Okay, that's just some basic ass 1 RX8 RAM. Not important, not what anyone asked for. And then we have totally a different capacity. It's not like this is going to have the same amount of RAM as it did beforehand. It would help if we had light. You see, we don't have that kind of budget, so we just use natural light. This butt sex is too cold. This butt sex is too hot. This butt sex is just right. Butt sex Goldilocks. Wait, Ninja Brian, this song is awesome. Doctor, perfection takes time. I don't know, something like that. Let me put my spoon into your porridge chamber, butt sex Goldilocks. That's a real song. I wish I were kidding, that is a real song. So your DRAM, it's going to have a little tiny notch in it that you may have noticed, and all you really have to do is match the notch up to the motherboard. Very important too that you know what type of DRAM your computer takes and what you're about to install. The most common forms of DRAM that you're going to find might be like DDR3 like this one, DDR4 like one that is in a faraway place I don't want to go grab, and then DDR5, which I don't have because I'm old. So you match the notch up on the motherboard because like, oh no, that's not the right way. It doesn't go that way. It goes this way, friend. And there's a little slot on each side there for you to line up the edges. Okay? And watch, this is magic. Okay? At the same time, count with me now. 1, 2, 3. Click! Like that. And you want it to do that. You want both sides to click at the same time. Again, it will make these little gold finger edge connectors last longer. So, will it break it if you do that, like, wrong a few times, several times? No, not really, but it's good practice to do it that way anyways. So, then you take your other stick. I can't see a dick in here. And that would be an example of the wrong way to do it. Because two sides separate. Both sides, same time, okay? Watch. Right way to do it, right way to do it. Like that. It needs to be simultaneous. It will be extremely satisfying when you get it right, too. It is one of the best feeling clicks in the world. I can only imagine what it would be like if you took MDMA, too. I wouldn't recommend doing that before working on computers, just FYI. Oh my god, my model's glitching out like crazy. Wow. Click. And just like that, installed. Okay? Uninstall, again. Right? Got your little tabs. Bend them a little bit outwards. Be careful here because you can snap these off if you bend them too far. Ask me how I know that, especially when you're working on old computers with old brittle plastic. It is not difficult to snap those. some motherboard manufacturers, looking at you Asus, thought it would be really cool to make one of these sides have a latch and the other one be like kind of spring-loaded solid plastic, sort of. Like, not spring-loaded, it's like cantilever, so it is just plastic at the end of the day. Oh wow, look, I'm humping a storage tote. That's lovely. So some of these are not meant to bend on one side. It is stupid. I have a computer like that. I hate it. If you have one, you will hate it too. So just make sure not to break that other one. But yeah, so it goes in and comes out basically like exactly the same. Both sides bilaterally, simultaneous. Line it up. If you're trying not to face reveal yourself, it makes it a little bit harder, but I assume you won't be doing this on camera, so boop. It's like everyone knows you have to make a game out of it. You have to like do it at an opportune time. I keep making the joke that it's like, yeah, you'll understand. I'm just some dude, some fucking redneck behind this cute anime avatar with a tail and facial fangs. Just some fucking dude. Puts computers together. Except we might not be able to do that for that much longer because, well, you know, you can't buy DRAM anymore. Shortage. It's like when the video cards had a shortage. Yeah. Anyways, it's really that easy. And installing RAM is like one of the easier things on a computer. I mean, never mind, you know, like installing an SSD, which I did scalp out of this one because it had a 250 that I sort of needed for a guaranteed buyer, not a prospective buyer. So, yeah, this one had no drive. No gumption. If you enjoyed our wonderful PC building, then you might consider liking and subscribing and dropping a comment down there telling me how you feel about this video and the last video, going like, oh yeah, I'm gonna tag Kirsha in this and say, oh, my himbo butt appears a few times on stream and skinny jeans you might want to watch. She has better things to do with her life. Don't go on Twitter and tag her, X, whatever you want to call it. I already did. I already did by the time this video is posted. Don't go bother other random VTubers just because you saw some random fucking dude building a computer. Right? That's it. Maybe next time I'll show you how to change a CPU. I don't really want to do that because thermal paste. Tune in for the next one. I might do operating system installs. I might do an entire build, like not out of a pre-build, but I mean like an entire shitty build. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for that one, ladies and gentlemen, but mostly the ladies.